Hi guys, my name's Alana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mental Health with Alana. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about self-harm coping skills. I'm doing a collaboration with Lydia, so if you want to check out her channel, I'll put it in the iCard here, and you can also go to her channel by, I'll link it down below.
Today we're collaborating on a video of self-harm coping skills.
So when it comes to self-harm coping strategies and skills, this is something that I have kind of developed over time. I think it's important to remember that it may take you a while to figure out what coping skills actually work, because not everyone will have the same ones, and I think it just takes a bit of trial and error until you find some things that work. I might go through a couple of things that I've found helpful, just in case any of you guys want to try it. I am currently 4 months self-harm free.
I'm almost a year and a month free from self-harm.
So I would say the first coping skill would be distraction. So for me, that was a really big one. Whenever I would get be triggered or I get an urge to self-harm, I would just go and do a task. So that may be something just like cleaning my house, or filming and editing a YouTube video. It could be doing some singing or listening to some really good music, watching your favorite TV show, anything like that. Just have a list of things written down that you can then just go pick from, and I think that really helps, because then you don't have to really think about it in the moment. You can just choose one.
Having a shower or a good bath. I like to have a bath when I get urges. It really helps. I have a really hot bath. I don't run any cold water into it. It's just full on hot. Going for a walk, sprint, bike ride. Personally, I've never done this. I used to go for walks to try and cope with suicidal thoughts.
The other one that is often recommended, which you might have heard, is to use your body to kind of physically calm down. So in DBT, there's a acronym called TIP. So this can be really helpful for some people. So T is for temperature, I is for intense exercise, and then there's 2 P's, so paired muscle relaxation, and then paired, I think it's called paired breathing. Paced breathing. So those ones require you to do something with your body. So obviously exercise really intensely for like 10 minutes maybe, or fill up your sink with really cold water and put your face in it and hold your face in there for about 30 seconds or as long as you can, because it actually triggers off it kind of reboots your body, and because it's such a shock to your system, like to your body, it can often kind of pull you out of that state of, like if you're dissociating or not really being able to think right, that can be helpful as well. So I definitely think that those things are a good thing to try, because it is an easy thing that you can do.
Dripping red food colouring to make it seem like blood, but without it actually being blood. Using a fidget toy. There's a lot of them out there. Hitting a punch bag. Now, I don't own a punch bag, so I punch a pillow. Same effect. I'd rather punch a pillow than self-harm. Going to therapy. Now, I can't really talk here because I don't go to therapy. Reading a book. I'm reading a book called Stolen at the minute.
And it doesn't require money or anything like that. Another thing that I would recommend is to start journaling. Every time you have an urge, start journaling, because there may be specific triggers that are coming up that are actually triggering you. So a lot of the time when we have self-harm urges, we kind of think, well, that came out of the blue. I have no idea where I had the urge, I just had the urge. 9 times out of 10, there will be a reason why you have that urge, and it can be very hard to figure that out. So if you start journaling and just writing what happened before you felt triggered, why you felt triggered. Did you act on the trigger? Just all of that. It's like collecting data, and over time you will start to hopefully find patterns and be able to figure out kind of why you're doing it, because I think all these other coping skills do work, but at the end of the day you do have to figure out what's under all those layers and why you're actually doing it, so you can then use the distraction and coping skills to address the issue. So I hope that helped you guys. I have found, obviously fighting off urges very hard at the beginning, but when it gets, more time starts happening and it goes by and then you haven't acted on the urge, it becomes easier. It really does. You just have to kind of push through that like initial stage, which can be really horrible, and can honestly feel like you're going insane, but it does pay off. Like, I promise you, it really does. So yeah, I'm going to leave you there. Hopefully this was helpful, and I will see you in my next video.